Okay, let's crack open the second Lorcana booster box here. This is actually our fourth booster box that we're opening on the channel, trying to complete the master set of Lorcana. Still looking for 3 regular legendaries to complete, one of each non-foil card. And here are the pulls we got in our last box: 4 legendaries and a legendary foil. So let's open this one up, see if we can get 3 of the legendaries that we need. Doubt it, but hopefully we can get 1 or 2 of them. Don't know why I'm trying to be gentle with the box. Alrighty, let's start with an Elsa pack. Maybe we'll pull that Elsa Enchanted rare, because I do not want to have to come up with $500 or trade value of $500 to buy that card to complete the master set. All right, first rare slot is Maleficent. Now we got a super rare Mickey Mouse Wayward Sorcerer, and Do It Again as our foil. Not bad. All right, Maleficent pack, let's go. Again, you'll get 6 commons, 1 in each color. And then you'll get 3 uncommons in no particular, set color. Captain Hook is our first rare, so then there are 2 rare slots: super rare Ariel, Spectacular Singer, and our foil is a Magic Golden Flower. I've noticed from the discussions online, there are a lot of people new to TCGs buying up this product, playing this game. That's really cool. I, have to catch myself not to not... Okay, so let's talk about this really quick before I go on my little tangent. So this is a super rare Genie. So again, I believe the next slot should be this rarity or higher. So it shouldn't go down in rarity to just rare. So we'll either get a super rare or a legendary in our next card. It is a super rare Tamatoa, and our foil is Control Your Temper. So like I said, there's seems to be, at least from the discussions I'm seeing and the questions I'm seeing being asked, a lot of people new to the TCG world. There are a lot of people collecting this and wanting to play it, which is great as far as predictions for the overall health of the game. I do think this, even with the supply issues, is going to be a game that survives easily, not just on the merits of its license, but it seems to be very fun to play for people, which is awesome. Again, same as last pack, we got a super rare Maximus as our first rare slot, so the next should be better or the same. We got a Tinkerbell Giant Fairy, one of the coolest cards in the set, and our foil is a freeze. So I have to catch myself, not rolling my eyes at some of the panic and FOMO and just, I guess, inexperience with this product. Everybody's freaking out thinking it's never going to be available. It's going to be available. They want to take your money. They don't want scalpers to be the ones getting more profit than they do. So they will figure that out. And I think they've already announced there's going to be a reprint in October, and by Q1 of 2024, there will be even more. Plasma Blaster, first legendary, is a duplicate from our last box, John Silver, and we have a Goofy Daredevil as our foil. But this kind of demonstrates what I'm talking about. So say this wasn't John Silver. What is the most pricey legendary right now? I would assume Elsa. Say this wasn't, a John Silver, and it was Elsa instead, right? You get 4 of these guys in a booster box. That Elsa is not going to be difficult to pull. The product is so scarce right now that easy to pull cards, where if you got 4 of a card in a booster box, 4 of a specific rarity in a booster box, when there's only like, what, 12 legendaries, right? So say this was a Pokemon set with 12 EX cards in it, and you get 4 EX cards per booster box. Those cards are like 50 cents, a dollar. They're not supposed to be $50, $60. Let's see, Mickey Mouse Musketeer is our first slot, super rare the Queen, and Tamatoa, super rare, as our foil. Just from a pull rate standpoint, that doesn't mean that's how it's going to shake out. You know, all TCGs have different markets. It's not just dependent on pull rate, and obviously the demand for this product is ridiculously high. So it is what it is. You know, I do think the prices will settle, especially with set 2 or 3. This is the first set. There's going to be a lot of people collecting it. Second legendary, sorry, is Beast with a Vicious Betrayal, awesome card, as our foil. So let's sleeve that up. This was one of the ones I was missing this morning and traded for this afternoon, so should have just opened my boxes before doing any trading. All right. First rare slot is Hades, King of Olympus. Second is Lady Tremaine. And our foil slot is a Lantern, triple rare pack. So we've got 2 legendaries so far. I expect 2 more, and if we're lucky, we'll pull an Enchanted rare as well. I hope so. They are expensive, and it's always more fun to pull something than to buy something. Hercules as our foil. My local Best Buy got enough product in to fulfill the pre-orders that they were able to fulfill, including mine. I don't believe they got any more than that. So I don't know if they've pushed their release back a couple weeks or whatever, like GameStop, but let's see. So Captain Hook is our first rare slot. Next is Lilo, Making a Wish, and Elsa, uncommon foil. I don't know all of the foils I'm missing off the top of my head yet. I need to take stock after this booster box, and if I'm down into, you know, like less than 50 or, I don't know, 60 foils that I need, probably will just resort to buying singles for those to fill out the rest of the master set, see what I can do for trading to get some of those. Mother Gothel is our super rare, second, and then Scar is our first rare, and a Ransack uncommon as our foil to fill out some of those master set slots. If you are one of those people who's new to the TCG world coming in from this game, a master set is, you know, a phrase from a bunch of different TCGs. I collect Pokemon, and that's just one copy of each card in each variant of it too, right? So that would be a normal, say a normal Jasmine, and then we'd want to put the foil Jasmine, Queen of Agrabah, right next to it in the binder. Oh, here we go. Ursula. Cross one off the list. Chief Tui is our foil. So we are down to needing 2 legendaries. We need Rapunzel and Maleficent. So let's hope that this 4th legendary in our box is, I think Rapunzel is the expensive one, but I'll take either one just to fill the slot. But yeah, so a master set is one of each variant of each card. It doesn't necessarily include all the promos. You know, like Brave Little Tailor has, you know, a regular print, a foil print, a D23 Expo promo, all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not going to say that you have to have $1,500 to buy that card to fulfill a master set, at least not for me. But I do want all 204 cards in the set. that you see down here, 204 cards. All 204 have a foil and a regular variant. And then there are 12 Enchanted rares, which are essentially alternate artworks of earlier cards in the set, 2 of each color. So there will be 2 ruby, 2 amber, 2 amethyst, 2 emerald, sapphire, and 2 steel Enchanted rares of each. So our first rare slot is Jafar, Keeper of Secrets. Second rare slot is Poisoned Apple, and our foil is Hey Hey. So it looks like I'm going to be ending up, after 4 booster boxes, with quite a few duplicate foils, stuff like that. So hopefully, at least with the inflated prices upon release week, I'll be able to, trade around, parlay that into some missing cards. Flotsam is our first rare. Second rare is a super rare, Aladdin Heroic Outlaw. Awesome card, love it. And Maleficent, common, as our foil. Magic Broom, Sudden Chill, Phil, Hercules, and our uncommons, Belle, Inventive Engineer, You Have Forgotten Me, Mufasa, and Beast, Hard-Headed Beast. First rare slot is Maleficent. Second rare slot is Dr. Facilier. And our foil is He's Got a Sword. Abu about to wreak havoc. I'm going to say it again. Come on, Elsa. Give us the Elsa Enchanted rare. I do not want to buy you. First rare slot. Grab your sword. Tekka the Burning One is our super rare. And, oh, bummer. Well, I shouldn't say bummer, because I need that too for the master set. But we have a foil legendary John Silver. So again, my suspicion is if you get a foil legendary, first of all, I think I'm lucky for having gotten 2 foil legendaries in these 2 boxes. But if you get a foil legendary, I believe you're not going to get an enchanted rare out of the booster box. So we'll see if that holds true. Should still get 1 more at least legendary card, because we got John Silver, Beast, and Ursula. The John Silver foil legendary does not, I don't believe, take the place of one of those seeded legendaries. I have heard that, you might only get 3. You might get up to 7 legendaries. I'm sure there are error cases and error boxes and stuff like that, but it's been consistent for me and typically is. So Captain Hook, Lantern is our second rare, and Captain Hook, again, well, here's a good example. So for the master set, right, in the binder, these 2 will go next to each other. You got your initial normal variant with Captain Hook thinking a happy thought, and then you get the foil card next to it. Both of these have the same number on the set down there, 175 of 204, but they are, one's foil, one is just flat, regular, no foil. So for the master set, you'll have at least 408 cards, plus the 12 enchanted rares that'll make up the master set here. If you are one of the people who, for a master set, considers all of the relevant promos, then obviously you would need quite a few of those as well. And those are, thousands of dollars a piece for the D23 stuff, hundreds of dollars a piece. And again, they are, at least in my world, promo cards. So it's unfortunate that they have the exact same art. With Pokemon, the promo cards tend to not have the same art as the cards in a particular set. But, for this first set, that's I imagine how their promos are going to be. Be Prepared as a rare. Stitch Rockstar as a super rare, good card. And a Mad Hatter foil. So 408 cards, so 204 regular, 204 foil, and then 12 enchanted. So that's what, 420 cards in the master set here. You can get a Voltex binder or something like that. That will hold them. Musketeer Tabard is our first rare. Lantern is our second. And we got a Pumbaa as our foil. So just a couple packs left. What do we got? 4 packs left. This is one of these should include, hopefully, a legendary. Rapunzel or Maleficent would be nice. Scar, Healing Glow, Dr. Facilier, Horus, Jasmine, Tinkerbell, Captain, Befuddle, Jasper. First rare slot is Maui just in time. And second is nice. Alright, so there's our legendary Rapunzel. That's one we need. Now we're down to one regular card that we need, which is Maleficent, and I will just probably buy that as a single. Fire the Cannons is our common foil. I could be wrong, but I do think this one's like a pretty pricey card, so I didn't want to have to, just in the interest of like completing the set quickly, like my impatience makes me want to do. Any expensive card that I can pull is, you know, more money for the next thing I'm collecting, which in, you know, my case is Pokemon 151 coming out next, or sometime later this month, and then Paradox Rift coming out for Pokemon in, I think, November. And I believe November, like they haven't announced the name for it, but the second chapter, if this is the first chapter, whatever, the second chapter of this game will also be coming out. So hopefully they've got some of the supply issues figured out by then, or some of the demand. So our rares in this pack were Do It Again and Aurora Dreaming Guardian Super Rare. So let's see if these last 2 packs have anything in them. Again, we were, you know, quote unquote lucky. We pulled 2 foil legendaries, but I do believe that's going to preclude us from getting an enchanted rare. Nice. Goofy Musketeer, Donald Duck Musketeer. First rare slot is Genie, Powers Unleashed. Next is Fishbone Quill. And our foil is Rapunzel. Last pack. Elsa, come on. Alright, we got Sergeant Tibbs, Stitch, New Dog, Ease My Alchemist, Sudden Chill, Donald Duck Strutting His Stuff, Fire the Cannons, Uncommon Chief Tui, Prince Philip, Dragon Slayer, Smash Uncommon. First rare slot is, if it's not Baroque, we got a White Rabbit's Pocket Watch and a foil LeFou. So no enchanted rares in these boxes. That's unfortunate. That means somebody else at my local Best Buy got pretty lucky, but should give us plenty of cards to trade around and work towards completing that master set. And there's really no bad time pulling these cards. The art's cool. Enjoy them. It's a cool set. So John Silver was our legendary in this pack, our first legendary. We had Beast, we had Ursula, and we had Rapunzel, both of which we need. So we're just missing one legendary now for the master set. And we did get both the regular John Silver legendary and the foil John Silver legendary. So again, the pull rates, I believe, of these foil legendaries are roughly equivalent to the enchanted rares. Could be wrong, but I believe that's what everybody was kind of figuring out in the community in between Gen Con and wide release. And if that's the case, you know, I'll consider myself lucky for these 2 booster boxes. Do need them anyway, and you know, the foil legendaries are still pretty good chase cards. But Still just one out of the 12 enchanted rares for us. We will either keep cracking packs or keep trading around and try to complete that master set. And when we do, we'll post a binder review of it. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.